Hi, my name's Tom Peck. I'm really proud to present this year a Ferrari 375 Mille Miglia. Now, Ferrari made 25 of these cars. Most of them were for racing, but they made 2 customer cars. The Bergman Special, and then this car was produced by Ghia for a wealthy industrialist in America who was a good friend of Enzo Ferrari's. So he was back and forth to the factory in 1954/1955. Ghia completed this one-off car. It went through a number of design changes along the way, and it's over the top. It took us 3 years and 17,000 hours to restore it. It had never been in a wreck. It had never been misused by any means. It just had 70 years of
How did you
city.
find it?
So it was in an auction a few years back, and we weren't even interested in it at the time. It was kind of a wreck. And then subsequent to the auction through the Block Hawk Museum, we did a trade. And what I liked about it is it gave me something to work on. I don't like restored cars if I can't have my hand in it. So it allowed us, as I said, 3 years of restoration. Color combination is original. These are authentic, period correct colors. The interior, these are all individual pieces. All the chrome work, of course, need to be done, but all the parts are original. So the glass is original. The only thing it isn't really are the tires and some rubber pieces, essentially. So we were able to salvage everything, which was kind of the goal of a restoration. We don't want to recreate fake things.
Right.
So this is its first outing. I'm not really a collector. I just love to buy them and restore them with my good buddy here, Bob Smith, and bring them to car shows and share them with other people. This is not representative of the 50s Ferraris in that it's very ornate. My other cars are race cars. They had 2 or 3 weeks at Scaglietti to get the body put on, and then Enzo wanted it on the track. This car, at almost 5 months at Ghia, they just embellished everything. The switches on the dash are just toggle switches.
Almost looks like an airplane.
But all this special, a lot of the things that they did just because they did. So frameless windows.
Things that weren't seen at that period of
Right.
time.
All if you look under the hood, they drilled holes throughout the car in the frame. I suppose for lighter weight.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. But we have great photographs of the car from periods, so we were able to exactly duplicate everything the way it was. When I went to the Turin Auto Show in April of 1955. Then it was shipped to Luigi Canetti in New York, and he gave it, or he sold it to a gentleman named Robert Wilke, who was a Ferrari collector. He had 8 special Ferraris, good friend of Enzo Ferrari and of course Luigi Canetti. So he got like the special stuff. This is a 375. This is a race car, a racing chassis, not detuned, but then it's got this sort of subtle road car body melded with it. And so what you get is kind of like a wolf in sheep's clothing, I guess. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, 340 horsepower. So it's a 4.5 liter, which at the time, other than a couple of 410s, was the largest motor Ferrari had ever made. And most of the 23 of the 25 were all raced. So they were meant for racing, but a couple of clients, like Roberto Rossellini and Robert Wilke, who owned this car originally, were graced with a full racing Ferrari.
This must handle like amazingly.
So it does if you get it over 3,000 RPMs. I lean down here. It's tough to keep it even going because it just wants to run. So it's only a 4-speed, but with 340 horsepower and so much torque, it's got to get up to RPMs to even sing. So Thursday when we were doing the tour, going down to Big Sur, it ran like a top. It sings, and it's easy to drive.
Nice.
Short distances, little turning, it's a challenge. It's not meant to do that. I think we have 14,000 kilometers original miles, which is the other thing. So, which for some race cars is a lot, but for a road Ferrari from 1954, it's not many.